Hey everyone, Mr. Sujano here, your source for gaming, tech, emulation, and open source news. Let's get started. Alright, to kick things off, yes, I'm camping again. Yes, it's another absolutely gorgeous day out, and I'm very excited about it. And yes, I've got some great news to talk about, so come along with me on my morning walk and let's talk some news. So first up, we're talking about Wii U emulation on Android with Cemu. And there's a brand new experimental build of Cemu that's just been released. Now, it's worth pointing out that this is not an official build of Cemu. The developer is working on it. Once it's ready, it will be merged with Cemu, but this is kind of unsupported early access stuff. So if you head on over to the Cemu Discord and say, hey, you know what, I need support for this Android APK, they're not going to be able to help you because this is an unofficial kind of build. So if you wanted to check it out, I'll drop a link to the GitHub in the description below and feel free to check it out. Now, like everything I talk about in this video, my news is 100% open source. All of my sources will be in the description at the very bottom. Anyways, here, exciting times for Wii U emulation on Android. But moving on, and next up we're talking about Valve and Rockstar, and I'm pretty sure I hear a woodpecker, so let's go check that out. Anyways, in a previous video, we talked about how Rockstar implemented BattlEye anti-cheat in Grand Theft Auto 5 and how that broke compatibility on Linux and also the Steam Deck. And it turns out that Valve may be issuing refunds for Grand Theft Auto 5, which is a huge win if you do have Grand Theft Auto 5 on Linux or the Steam Deck and you're pretty upset about this whole thing. I don't know if it's going to happen for absolutely everyone, but it turns out that some early reports are, yes, that Valve is refunding Grand Theft Auto 5. And I'm not certain if that's also going to apply to shark cards for GTA Online. I don't think so, but at the same time, it may be worth a try. Now, in my opinion, if this is true and if Valve is issuing refunds for everyone, good on them. I mean, I think that's the right thing to do here, considering Rockstar made a change that broke something that previously worked and broke something that was previously advertised as working and broke something that was previously advertised as working and a major selling feature for the Steam Deck. So let me know your thoughts about this one in the comments below. Are you going to try for a refund if you're on Linux or on the Steam Deck here? I think, well, for me, I put so many hours into GTA 5. And I actually might go for a refund on it too. And speaking about Rockstar, next up we're continuing to speak about Rockstar and also continuing to speak about BattlEye. And it turns out that a group of people are DDoSing Rockstar servers here because of BattlEye. And those are servers for both Red Dead Online and GTA Online. And it turns out those servers are not just for PC here. It's for PC, PS4, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, and also PS5. Honestly, I've got no idea if these attacks are going to continue or if it's a one-time thing, but it's obvious that people are not happy about Rockstar implementing BattlEye. I would argue it's more the Linux folk rather than anything, because on Windows, on PS4, PS5, Xbox One, it's not really impacting anything. Let me know your thoughts about this one in the comments below. Moving on, and next up we're talking about Minecraft on the PSP, and Minecraft PSP version 4.0 just dropped. And they've introduced the Nether into the game, along with a whole slew of updates here. So they say here, Minecraft PSP 4.0 changelog includes the portal system, a new dimension which is the Nether, fortress structures, hell generation, hell ambient music, new blocks, new items, new crafting recipe, new mob, the zombie pig, improved skeleton model, camera movement, new and improved on-screen animations, new world generator, and a whole lot more. So if you're playing Minecraft on the PSP, well, this may be something worth checking out. And all of this is open source. Next up, we're talking about Starfox EX, and Starfox EX version 1.1 has just released. Now, for those who may not be aware, Starfox EX is a ROM hack of Star Fox. It's got something like 17 brand new maps. And I'm taking a look here. They've also got new bosses, new music, new backgrounds, new enemies, and more. There's a 3-page pre-game menu to customize your experience. You can use the SNES mouse, Super Scope, NTT Datapod, or multi-tap for a new way to play. You can play with 2, 3, 4, 5 people, AI-controlled teammates, or ships all controlled by player 1. There's a wireframe mode, grid lines, palette changes, and more. You can customize your player ship and crosshair style with the new crosshair functionality. So you can basically see it really enhances Star Fox and might be worth checking out. So with version 1.1, or rather 1.11 here, just to be accurate, there's no more hardware builds. There's only one patch for all platforms. Fast ROM is off now to maximize compatibility with everything. They've enabled Super FX fast multiplication mode to boost performance a bit. They fixed some rocks, they fixed a map, they fixed a background, and there's even just a little bit more. Additionally here, if you wanted to see Starfox EX 1.1 in action, Video Game Esoterica has you covered. He's got something like a 10-minute video showcasing gameplay, the different modes, and also a lot about this ROM hack. It's a pretty in-depth ROM hack, and I would say, I don't want to say a must for Star Wars fans, Star Fox fans. I don't want to say it's a must for Star Fox fans, but at the same time, it may be worth checking out and learning more about it. Next up, we're talking about The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. Now, if you're excited about this game and looking forward to it and wanted to avoid spoilers, you may want to avoid searching on YouTube for gameplay of this game. We talked a while back about how the game had leaked, and it turns out that a lot of people have gotten their hands on this one. And there are a lot of people playing this game in Ryujinx because apparently it already runs the game. I'm not surprised considering Link's Awakening runs on Ryujinx. On top of that, people are also playing this on their actual Switches. I don't know if they're hacked or stalked or what's going on here, but the game has leaked. It is out there, and I don't think Nintendo is going to be happy about this one. Now, Echoes of Wisdom officially launches on September 26th, so it's not a huge wait between now and then in order to avoid some spoilers. Or if you don't care about spoilers, you can probably find a whole bunch of them. Let me know your thoughts about the game too in the comments below. Are you looking forward to it? It's a bit of a different Zelda, but it's also not at the same time. I mean, it's the same art style as the remastered version of Link's Awakening. Now, Link's Awakening, not the remastered version, but the original, is one of my favorite Zelda games of all time. And I do kind of like this new art style. I mean, it's a very interesting take. It seems to be more open world than Link's Awakening, and I'm actually very curious about this one. It seems very fun, very lighthearted, and one I may check out. And since it works on Ryujinx, well, I'm excited about that. And continuing to speak about Zelda, next up we're still talking about Zelda, this time about The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, arguably one of the most iconic Zelda games out there. I said arguably one of the most, not the most, one of the most, and you can debate me on this one, but you're gonna lose. Anyways, here someone has been rebuilding this game bit by bit in Unreal Engine 5, and the results have been absolutely gorgeous. Sections of this game are already playable, and well, they just released Dodongo's Cavern. I'll drop a link to the YouTube video in the description below, and yes, here it is playable, and yes, it looks absolutely gorgeous. Now, interesting, this person started in Unreal Engine 4 with the Ocarina of Time and has since moved to Unreal Engine 5. The video is almost an hour long's worth of gameplay here, and let me know your thoughts about it in the comments below. Would you be interested in a full remake of Ocarina of Time in Unreal Engine 5? And speaking about remakes, last up here, we're talking about Silent Hill 2, the Silent Hill 2 remake. And surprise, surprise, it's going to be an exclusive on PlayStation for about a year, or at least that's what's being reported. Now, PlayStation went up against Microsoft and complained about Microsoft making things exclusive, Microsoft having a monopoly on the industry, and all of that during that whole Activision Blizzard purchase and all of that nonsense. Anyways, well, PlayStation does the exact same thing they were speaking out against, and that's exclusivity. So if you were excited about playing this game on something other than a PlayStation, you're probably going to have to wait until October 8th, 2025. That's at least what's being reported here. Or if the 8th is August, then August 10th, but I'm pretty sure they mean October 8th. Anyways, let me know your thoughts about this one in the comments below. Are you excited about the game? Are you excited about playing it on PlayStation? And are you disappointed, or do you even care that it's going to be exclusive to PlayStation for about a year? And what are your thoughts on exclusives? But anyways, that is all I've got for you in this one. Straight to the point, all stuff and no fluff, or fluff. Not the one fluff, just fluff, and that was the nice little woodpecker. I saw a rabbit, I wasn't quick enough to catch that one. I saw a couple of squirrels, again, not quick enough. Anyways, we talked about a bunch. Let me know your thoughts about absolutely anything we talked about in the comments below. If you like this video, leave a like. If you didn't like this video, leave a like. Hit that subscribe button, check out my other videos. Don't tempt fate, save your state.